All right, guys, we got a quick testing and review video for you on the Launch C-Reader Elite, and this is the Ford version. There's also a Toyota version that we have that's coming up as well. Got to say, full disclaimer, Launch reached out to us and sent us out this scanner to test. But if you already know, if you're a follower on this channel, you know I'm pretty much all about Launch and Launch scan tools. And this is a very economical model if you're working in the Ford platform. Vice versa, if you're working in the Toyota one is also should be adequate to get all your needs done. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. By the way, I'm also going to give you my honest opinion and if you use this channel or you're on this channel, you pretty much know my opinion on Launch. To me, they are the best top when it comes to automotive scanners. In fact, all of the major companies, whatever you see out there, Top Dawn, whatever kind of, they're pretty much all based off of this software, guys. So let's go. Here's the back of the box. Specs. There it is. Okay. So let's open it up. All right. Always comes with the candy. Let's see here. All right. So this is direct connected, and right here to the OBD port. Pull this out and we connect directly to our vehicle here. Yellow, you can't lose that. And it comes with a USB-C charger. Good updated device, being that it has USB-C. There is a user manual in the box. So, see our manual. Looks like our standard stuff. Shows you how to use it. I think most of us are pretty capable on this channel. Okay. Comes with also a quick start guide. These are the ones I love the most, of course. Okay. I think pretty much our standard stuff. You can always pause this and go back and read it. Some of it is in Spanish, it looks like, yeah, different languages. Okay. So here's the device. Nice rubberized grip on the back, on the sides rather. And here it is, information. This, thought this might have been a stand, but no, it's just handheld, like the size of, I guess, a rugged big phone or something like that. Good size. It's here at the bottom. Let's see. Yep, we got our charger, micro SD card. Okay. All right, guys, I decided to actually go ahead and try this on the vehicle. So we're going to continue right now on the vehicle. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how it performs. I'm curious to see if this is the full-fledged Ford module that is featured on all the Launch full-fledged scanners, or if there are certain features it has and certain it doesn't. So let's find out. One thing I noticed, there's no power button on this thing. So this seems like it's the C-Reader platform is something like, I had one of the old ones way back in the day. And you know, you just plug it into your OBD port, you get powered like that, and then at that point it comes on. So I'm assuming that's the same thing here. It probably doesn't have a battery. So I'm gonna just plug in USB-C here, and let's see what happens. So I got it plugged in, and it is powering. There it is. So yeah, so this is a non-battery powered tool, so you do have to either power it via the vehicle or USB-C. And it's booting up, and we're at the welcome screen. I'm curious if this is Android. Kind of seems like Android. Let me try to find, yeah, America Central, that's Central Time. I'm in Houston, so. Okay, let me set up a Wi-Fi real quick. All right, there we go. Look at this. What was that? Man, hold on, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with this. All right, I just connected, and you know, I just typed in the password, and the keyboard that came up definitely looks like an Android keyboard to me, so I believe this is running Android. Okay, let me scan this code. Okay, this QR code brings you up to a website that lets you view the quick start guide or the manual. Basically the manual and stuff. So let me go ahead and set this up and continue. As you can see, it is an Android keyboard. I got too many M's there. Global Commerce, CA. By the way, if you ever end up with like strange keyboard layout or Chinese or Japanese like I had, just hold the button down on the little world icon there and go back and select English Android keyboard, and then you'll be back to normal. All right, we got all that entered in. Now we're at the user agreement. I'm just going to agree. And here we are. We're actually at the scanner now. It's got normal OBD2 function, so you can scan any vehicle with that. And of course, we'd probably go under the diagnose, and it has the auto detect feature. And Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, yeah, so pretty cool. So we're going to test this and see if we've got the full Ford modules here. We're actually going to test it on a 2022, I believe. That's a Lincoln Aviator. So this is one I did a video on. You haven't seen it yet. It's coming, but they did something. Now it's lost communication with the engine computer and a couple of other things. So we're going to see what's going on, see if we can diagnose this one and possibly fix it. All right, here's the Lincoln. This thing was crushed pretty bad. You probably can't see the extent that it really was. It was a rollover as well, the roof, everything, but they're attempting to fix it. I mean, everything was broken, cross member suspension, everything. They kind of put the front back together. This is all replaced. But the vehicle, like I said, I had it starting, so something else is going on. And I believe at this point, there's no communication with the engine computer. I repaired this, by the way. And also, there's some other module not online as well, I believe. All right, try to find a port on this thing, man. It's right here. All right, so we're plugged in. And there must be some kind of a capacitor or something on here, because it like saved my state, you know. And it shows the battery voltage right there. So let's do a diagnose. Well, yeah, I had to do all right here. And let's do Lincoln. Let me try to turn the ignition on. Let's see if the button is somewhere on the dash here. No key detected. That's another problem that's happening. I got to put the key in the slot right here. Okay, let's try that. It was working before. I didn't have to put it in the slot, so something went out. Maybe a fuse, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna tell it okay. Cancel. Connecting. It looks like there's an internal VCI built in, and they connected to it. So far, this looks very similar to the standard full-blown launch up to this menu. Let's see if we can do an automatic. I don't think that's just going to work, because the engine computer, like I said, is offline. I know that. So we're going to have to enter the VIN manually or just drill down. But let's see. And I believe there is a code also to go ahead and buy this if you're interested, you need it. The pricing is actually pretty good for if it is what I think it is, which so far it looks good. Of course, it did fail, like I said it would. I know there's no communication, so let me try, let's see, manual select. Let's do this. Let's do vehicle select. Lincoln. This is an Aviator 3.0 turbo. I believe it's a 21. The ignition is on. All right, it detected the VIN 4202. Yep, and that's probably coming from another module like the BCM, so we'll tell it yes. So far, this is identical to my full-blown launch system that I use, guys. Let's do a health report, and this is pretty much what I do every single day, guys, on mine. This part looks a little different. Also, let's see if we have it. Yeah, on mine, I believe there's a topology view while I'm scanning. It could be because I do the system scan. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll let this go ahead and scan. And this looks so far full blown. It's like communicating with it looks like pretty much every module. Headlamp control module. Yeah. And of course the PCM, let's see, it's probably going to say not equipped. Yeah. It's saying, yeah, not equipped. Yeah, this car is a mess, man. And right now, the weather changed here in Houston, and the mosquitoes are already back out, man. I don't know how these things know when to come back, man. And so it's like the battle is starting over here, man. So a lot of modules are still online. So it's just a few of them, like the PCM. I'm sure that's out. I think I did initially check the fuse box under the hood. So let's see if any of these codes can kind of lead us to a clue of what's going on or what, could be happening. So the ABS module, yeah, I mean, this thing is wrecked. The wheels are ripped off. So some of these things we got, of course, missing communication with engine computer. Everybody's going to scream that. There's the BCM. Power steering as well. Yeah, we're speaking with door modules, every module on the vehicle, I believe. I don't see anything that's off the top that tells me it was something that's left off of this scanner. Airbag module is locked. We can actually communicate with the power steering control module, but we cannot communicate with the engine computer. RTM, I mean, we're seeing every module, guys. That's good. Some of them have no codes. Let's do a report. Let's see how it does. Okay, yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got, yeah, this report looks very similar to the one, on the full-fledged. I'm gonna try to share. That's what I do, the same thing pretty much. Let's see. Okay, I could send it to myself. I don't know if it'll go if I don't have anything set up. I'm not sure. Let's see. Just leave it like that and see what happens. It says sending succeeded. So I'll check my email and see if that went out. So you can just do a report and send it to yourself or someone else, client or whatever. Cool, cool. Let's see. I could clear the codes here. Let me just go ahead and clear the codes. Let's see. See, it says service advantage track. It's kind of beeping. Pretty quick at running through the modules and clearing the codes, it looks like. This thing is beeping. A couple of faults. Half of this stuff is disconnected, so that's to be expected. Let me just try some. I just went ahead and tried to start it for S&Gs, but of course it didn't start. No crank, nothing. So let me check the fuses, and then we'll check the fuses outside and then the fuses inside. I'm not sure where they are in this car. They might be on the other side. We'll find them. Look at this, man. There's two of them right on my elbow, man. This is just crazy, man. Anyway, I decided to check the powers to the PC, to the body control module, since the key remote is not being detected. So I figured it might be a power shortage of power to the BCM. And there are 4 main fuses to the BCM. This one here, this 60, and 2 40s right here, I believe. I'll just put them back now. I pulled them out to test them. By the way, I disconnected the battery, so it actually eventually goes off. It looks like there is a capacitor that keeps it state for a while, and then after that it shuts off. So let's see here. There's an upgrade to probably latest version. Let me just see what it says. See that, man? I got him too. Man, I'm about to go. We gonna have to continue this later, man. This is crazy right now. I gotta get me some off or something before I come out here again. I wonder if I can just go back to the history. I don't see it. Let me go to all. I want to just check something, if I can do a test on the BCM. Let me go back in where we were, and I'll bring you back. So I'm here at system selection, and I want to get into the body control module, and I'm thinking if I can do some self-test, or let's see, at least let's check the, okay, look, this is the full system pretty much. You know, we can new module initialization. Let me just go into these options. Yeah, it looks like we've got the full forward package here, guys. Yeah. Of course, I aborted that. I just wanted to see keyless factory entry code. See if it'll pull this one. Yes. Oh man, I don't know if I can do this because the door has to be closed. Let's try it anyway. We got it. It actually worked. So I'm curious. Let's try that, man. So here's the keypad. So it was 17939. Maybe I have to close the door. Yeah, but closing this door is kind of not really an option. So, but it did pull the code. It's a good thing. This is apparently like pretty much the same thing I use, guys. Module information. Yep. Read fault code. Okay, that's what I wanted. Let me see if it shows me anything that has to do with the keyless system that might hint me kind of where to go next. These mosquitoes, man. They're relentless, man. It's just freezing a couple days ago. Okay, hold on, guys. Man, I think these mosquitoes are like the minions from GM. Like GM sent them after me or something, man. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back, man. All right, guys, that's my review for the launch C-Reader for diagnostics tool. And my opinion, I think it's a steal for what it does at the price point it is, to be honest, especially if you're a Ford vehicle owner, or if you work primarily on Fords and you need a very capable scan tool. I think this is going to do pretty much everything you need to do. I haven't seen any features that are like left out of it or anything like that. So this is pretty much, I would call it IDS level diagnostics. at this level, because it does, from what I've seen, it does everything that the full-fledged launch tool also does, right? It's Android based as well, and it did send that report to my email. One thing I did notice on the report, I don't know if it was the type of report I did, but it actually didn't break down the DTCs or the errors exactly like I wanted to see. So it didn't actually list the DTCs. It would just show, like, let's say, missing power from this or lost communication with the PCM. So it didn't break it down with the actual DTCs. I don't know why that was. I'm not used to seeing that type of report. But it did list everything, of course. Like you probably might have seen on the screen. I think I probably included it. But outside of that, I don't see anything, any downsides. If this, if you need something budget friendly and you have a Ford vehicle yourself, or you're working on Fords, I say go for it, man. It's a thumbs up from me on this one, guys. And I love the launch platform, by the way. So this channel is pretty much all launch. That's what I use, and that's not even sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them. I use it because I pretty much think it's a superior build on when we're talking about diagnostics tools. And in fact, I'm not the only one. Icon from Harbor Freight, they're using a launch based system. Top Dawn is using a launch based system. All the scanners, pretty much the most popular ones, that's what they're using. A lot of people don't even know that's what they're using, but these modules are all launch based module, guys. So anyway, click that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.